These liberal teachers and college professors are the problem nowadays. After the assassination of Kirk, there was hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands and thousands of liberal college professors who made threats, who celebrated Kirk's death, who said, oh my gosh, do Trump next, that kind of crap. And we have to put an end to it, because most of these liberal deans aren't going to do anything about it. This is where we step in. I swear to God, these suckers can say anything they want to their students who they're teaching, and they get away with it most of the time. But it looks like some of these suckers are finally feeling the burn. Looks like some of these guys actually got fired, as they should. And you gotta keep in mind, these college professors, these liberals, they've been saying all this crazy stuff on their social media ever since Trump first got elected in 2016, and they've been talking crap about all the Republicans so much. I think I actually figured out a way to put pressure on these college professors, these liberal college professors, and these teachers who teach our kids. I figured out a way we can get them out of here in a peaceful protest. Protesting on the street's just a waste of time. We need to put real pressure on these a-hole college professors. What we ought to do is get a group of people and go sit in their classes and disrupt their stupid classes. Maybe play the national anthem out loud while they're trying to teach. And if an authority figure comes into the classroom as a result, tell them that your professor or your teacher was making threats against Republican lives. Get a group of you guys together. Like if there's like a Republican group on campus or whatever university or school it is, and flood their classrooms. If you see posts like this and your school or your college or wherever you're at, if they're not doing anything, if they're just ignoring this unacceptable behavior, take action. Go protest their rooms. Flood their rooms. It's not worth it to go stand on a street corner with a sign. Nobody's paying attention to you. But if you flood their classrooms and be disruptive and chant in their classroom while they're trying to teach, that will put pressure on them to resign, because the higher ups will take notice. Trust me, because it's time for retaliation. Don't stand on some street corner holding a sign. Storm the classroom of one of these professors who made anti-Kirk comments. Protest inside their classes. Make noise. Disrupt. Play music. Trust me, the deans will feel pressure to fire them at that point. We need to get them out of here, because this is unacceptable behavior from the left. They get to say whatever they want while we are silenced. We are speaking up now. No more peaceful protesting. We are removing these people from their jobs and putting pressure on them to resign, and we know just how to do it. Those of you who know my channel, I was fired by my former employee simply because I had a Trump bumper sticker on my car. That's it. Just a bumper sticker. And I never brought any big attention to it too. I never talked about it at work, and I parked far away in the parking lot, away from the main entrance. I backed up against a bush too, so nobody could see it. One day, somebody told somebody else higher up that I had a Trump bumper sticker. And then one day, one of my managers walks by my car. He takes this very awkward route to pass right by my car, and I watch from the window, and I see him looking at the bumper sticker. Next thing I know, I'm fired less than 2 weeks later. No reason, no explanation. I never made any death threats to anybody. I never ranted online. I never did anything crazy like these guys. And I got fired simply because I showed support for an American president with a freaking bumper sticker on my car that barely anybody saw. This behavior from them is absolutely unacceptable. If the university doesn't do anything, or the school district or the superintendent doesn't do anything because they don't want to get into a lawsuit, we have to do something about it. But we as a society draw the line right here. The moment somebody gets shot, somebody who is innocent, somebody who never did anything wrong, and these liberal college professors get online and they talk their crap. So yeah, gather up, all your retired friends, all your friends on campus who are Republicans, and occupy these liberal professors' classrooms. Disrupt their classroom. Occupy their room. Play music. read out the Constitution out loud, hum the national anthem, something like that. Maybe print out signs of what they said, the actual threat they said. That way, if an authority figure does show up, you just show that to the authority figure and be like, arrest this professor for making threats, call the FBI or whatever it is. And that right there will put pressure on them to resign, because the higher ups are gonna notice. If we're gonna freaking protest out in the streets, no one's gonna listen to us. But if we go inside their actual classrooms and we just sit there and do something to disrupt the class in a peaceful protest, we can get these suckers out of here.